Our parent company, Versant Media, ringing the opening bell right here at the Nasdaq this morning. The company completing the spinoff from Comcast, now trading under the ticker VSNT. CEO Mark Lazarus joins Squawk Box to lay out his vision for the new venture. Take a listen.
The market is listening to what we're saying, that vertical scale is going to be a way for us to differentiate and to diversify our business, to be not so beholden to pay TV. While that's still a big profitable part for us, it's not going to be the end game.
Versant stock was down 13% today, but our very own Karen Feinerman picked up some shares. So walk us through your thesis.
Yes, so several reasons that I did that. So one is, one for the home team. I want to do that. So the second one is I do believe that when you are in charge of your own destiny, as Versant is now, that you do a much better job. You're very focused, right? So that's really important. The other thing is there is a technical issue to this trade that I think is really important, which is that most of Comcast is owned by mutual funds that are tied to, let's say, the Nasdaq composite. So they need to mirror that. Versant will not be in that. So if you're a mutual fund and you own Comcast, you will get 4% of the number of shares that you own in Versant stock. You can't own it. You must sell it, regardless of price. When you can sell it, you might have a little bit of room. Often, people begin to sell it immediately. So you saw a ton of volume today, right? I think, doing the math, I think there's maybe about 90 million shares to go, potentially, if all of the index-related stocks sell, which I think may happen. But so today you had a lot of volume. I thought, all right, so about 10-ish% of the shares traded today. I'll step in and buy about 10% today. I love the dynamic of when you have someone selling who cannot own it, regardless of price, they have to sell it. And so I'm also somewhat intrigued by the media space has gotten a lot of attention. Maybe
Yes.
we'll see however Warner ends up, we might see somewhat of a comp to look at. And the balance sheet's in decent shape. You got a management that's in charge of their own destiny. Let's see what happens.
I mean, that's stub price, right, of what Netflix wants to buy, X the live businesses. That is the comp, in theory, to what Versant is now.
And there was a bidder interested in that.
Right.
Yes, so that's important.
So there you have
I
it.
think that's right. And Karen brings up the number of shares. So 40-something million shares traded today. You've got a couple more days. You flush this thing out. And maybe it doesn't mean it goes down in those ensuing days. But Karen's right to sort of picking away at this in terms of the forced liquidation.
Wait. I didn't see that, but that number of volume was not there so that must have been a huge near the end of the day. That is
late day.
Yes, late day.
Flush,
so that's really interesting.
How does a Comcast chart look, Carter?
I mean, it's one of those that's trying to show itself. But I mean,
We're not owned by Comcast.
Say whatever you want.
I already did that last time, remember? I was like, look, it keeps trying. I mean, this is the kind of thing that the trick is just to avoid it.
Avoid Comcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, you said that before, too. So, yeah that's fair. Yeah.